All right, man. The Lakers signed unretired guard Darren Collison. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, my social media in the description. Sorry the background noise. We celebrating Christmas today because we thought we had two family members that had to work and go get that double time tonight, but they didn't end up having to work. They canceled. They be giving double time to their favorite people, or they don't want to pay it out twice. All right, so we were celebrating it today. I got some pictures coming. I post them in the morning with the dogs. Um, they open their presents and stuff, man, and you know, and got some gifts in my room packed with my gifts. My room ain't that big anyway, bro, to be honest, but it's packed with gifts. I got a massage thing, man. I got a few things, man. So I'm just grateful, man. It's grateful to have the people around you. That's what the holidays about. People, you got a lot of religious people saying, "Well, I believe in it," but they ain't been to church forever. It's not the religious reasons that I celebrate these holidays. The family. I'm gonna say Merry Christmas. Hopefully y'all are safe. The drunk drivers be out here this time of year, checking on your people that lost parents and family members, even if they lost them 20, 30 years ago. It is a tough time, okay? So you always got to remember it's always the toughest time of year. A lot of deaths been happening this time of year, and I just want to make sure y'all remember that. So Los Angeles Lakers just signed Darren Collison and Stanley Johnson hardship deals, 10-day deals, 10 contract deals. So after a sudden retirement in 2019, guard, he's a point guard, played at UCLA for guys to remember. In the league, Darren Collison is returning to the NBA on a 10-day contract with Los Angeles Lakers. Sources told ESPN on Friday. Okay, he says Collison, who signed a hardship exemption, is expected to be in the lineup on Saturday against the Brooklyn Nets. He worked out for the Lakers recently at the team's practice facility, sources said. The Lakers are planning also to sign free agent Stanley Johnson to a 10-day hardship exemption. Sources said because you got a lot of the virus is touching people too. And then, he's learning more and more about the virus. So the rules are changing too. And Stanley Johnson got drafted to Detroit. I think he lost his mother like right after he got drafted or before. Good defender. He just ain't really developed the rest of his game. He said he discussed returning to the NBA during his time away, including with the Lakers, but finally agreed to come back now amid the COVID turmoil throughout the league, as well as the Lakers need to stabilize their playmaking the bench. The Lakers have several players in COVID protocol, including Malik Monk. The Lakers are reeling with 4 losses in 16 and 17, and that's why you can't really count on what I'm saying. You can't count on the older players. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't count on the older players because they tend to get sicker quick too. And then just besides being sick, you know what I'm saying, it's just the point where just besides being sick, it's just the point of just the knick-knack injuries, man. And they don't build players like they used to build them. Just the knick-knack injuries, bro. And that's just the difference and stuff. So I mean, like I said before, it's tough. But I think they good enough. They might get healthy at the right time, and then they got to build that camaraderie too. You know what I'm saying? So Westbrook and like LeBron said, Westbrook, LeBron, and AD and all them, Malik Monk and Kendrick Nunn, and all them been playing together. Trevor Reeves just came back, I think. So all them guys ain't been playing with each other. Basketball is a team sport. It's a true team sport, bro. I mean, different from football. You know what I'm saying? Not on a social level, but different from football. It's like you play offense, defense with each other. So you got to have camaraderie on both ends. He's actually from Rancho Cucamonga. I didn't know that. And then also, he ain't played since 2019 season. He probably coming at the middle of last season, or the season before that. But he chose to retire. But every year in his career, he averaged double-digit points. I mean, his assist numbers he's like one of those. He can run the show, but he's not a high assist guy. You know what I'm saying? And he shot 40%. He shot career 39, around 40% for his career from 3-point land. And just he one of those dudes that he's versatile. He's like Rondo and like Malik. I won't say Malik, but like Rondo and like Kendrick Nunn and one. What I mean by that? He's a guy that can who can run the show. And if you don't want him to shoot that much, when to shoot, when to pass. He kind of reminds me as a poor man's Chauncey Billups. Okay, when he really manifested and really reached his potential. You know what I'm saying? He's somebody that if you want him to be a combo guard, if you want him to go out there and score, he can go out there and score. If you want him to run the show and pick when he need to score, he know how to do that. So Good fit, bro. Good fit, man. Spent a few years in college too. So fully veteran player. Then he rested. Like he's perfect, bro, for what they do. So he could play with LeBron. He could slash and get to the rim. He could spot up and shoot for LeBron. But I think he at his best. When he getting other people involved and when he's a rhythm guy. When he start making layups and he get hot, he a guy that can get his own shot too. So his versatility is probably, if he's still good and he get himself in condition, his versatility is probably it's probably why he gonna stick. Right, why he gonna fit. Could anybody else have used him? The Knicks could have used somebody like that with Derrick Rose going down. You know what I'm saying? So he got him come off the pick and roll. He not limited. When he come off that pick, he can pop up and shoot it. He can get to the rack. He can hit through the floater, or he can hit you with the mid range jumper. So, him and LeBron and pick and rolls, and him and AD, they give them something that they don't have because LeBron and Rajon Rondo in pick and rolls. Rondo either going to attack or he going to feed or lob it up to AD. LeBron on pick and rolls, LeBron and AD is dangerous, but guess what? They just going double, triple, and pack the paint, and they're gonna play them tight off the pick and roll. You see what I'm saying? Even though after a while you can't live off that, especially when the Lakers guys ain't since the basketball changed, a lot of people been shooting bad. Only person that was shooting good for a while was Steph Curry. So when you got Darren Collison off the pick and roll with AD, then that make LeBron just that more dangerous. Even that make Dwight or DeAndre Jordan that much dangerous because he doesn't limit you in the role, or because in the role he can attack. You see what I'm saying? Or he can stop, he can attack and float it up, or he can attack and feed the big man, or he can attack and pop up and shoot. And then you can't pay all the attention with him and AD in the pick and roll because you have to pack the paint. If you pack the paint, kick it out to LeBron. You know what I'm saying? And then AD can pick and pop too. So him and AD pick and roll will be dangerous because it's every threat you want to pick and roll. You got a guy that if you pack the pick and roll, he can make the extra pass or the hockey assist, and you get a wide open shot from the outside. If you lay off of him and you get the attention to AD, he can hit you with a floater, hit you with a consistent 10 to 15 footer. You know what I'm saying? If you crashing on him, he know how to get the ball to AD or get it to the next shooter in the hockey assist or get it to the open shooter. So he dangerous. This was a big underrated pickup if he can get back into his form. So I like it for him. He's a young, fresh 34. We'll see what happens, but I like to pick up, and I'm not a big Laker fan at all. But I'm a Detroit Pistons fan. Check out my Detroit channel, Motor City Sports Talk, and continue to support. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, all my social media links description. Twitter's the fastest way, and Facebook than Instagram. But yeah, I like the move. That's a good move for them, bro. Really good move by the management. And if they give him time to get into shape, then I think you talking about a guy that could have helped a lot of teams. He could have helped Brooklyn out. He could have helped the Knicks out. You know what I'm saying? If Charlie would trade towards Rozier, he could help LaMelo Ball out. He's somebody that's all around good. He probably don't do one thing like great. He probably don't do one thing like great, the best. But you know what I'm saying? He just like he's slow and steady. You know what I'm saying? I won't say slow, but he just his game is gonna survive because he can do everything. He can dribble, he can handle, he can he's at. So this is a good pickup. You know what I'm saying? This gonna make Monk and Kendrick Nunn better too. Kendrick Nunn got some great mentors, Rajon Rondo and Darren Collison. We all really seen Kendrick Nunn. He's a really good basketball player. So like I said, it's a great move. They can't go nowhere with this move, especially if he stick around. To give him a chance, but hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, all my social media subscription, or you just want to support, want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description, Cash App and Venmo is right at the bottom of my screen as well. All that's in the description. Best way to donate, comment, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Then they subscribe on the bell icon button, hit all notifications, Christian notifications. Appreciate everybody that watched the Hip Hop 101 we did yesterday. We did a Hip Hop 101 work resume on the South versus Jay-Z and Future, another guy saying Jay-Z can't beat everybody, Wayne, Future, and all that. So check it out. Go and check out the Hip Hop 101 playlist for more videos pertaining to our live stream on the culture of hip hop. Check out the NBA Talk playlist for more live streams pertaining to the NBA. Okay. So yeah, that's what it is, man. Appreciate the love, support. Make sure you check out my Detroit channel, Mercy Sports Talk, more sports, music, news, and entertainment. Appreciate the love, support.